So, we got two good films today. We have the most excellent of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and then we have Johnny Mnemonic. Double Keanu call classics. So, this is from 88, this is from 95. So, here's a wild theory. Ted took the phone booth to the future of 2021 and became Johnny Mnemonic. Boom. Alright, later. I'm kidding, no. No, I'm gonna go into these. Come on, open. Thank you. So as you can see, these are this is a nice disc for a DVD. I really like this. It's a good color scheme. It's pink, lime green. It's a really good scheme. I love it. And then we just have the basic for Bill and Ted, where it's no space covering. Space cover. So for both of these call classics, this one's highly underrated because not many people talk about it as much. I love the premise for it and the way it's set up. I wish it was a longer movie though. It's only not. These are both the same length of time. Hour 30, and this one's 98 minutes. So it's like 8 minutes longer. But still, it's pretty amazing how they're about the same length. And this one should have been like 2 hours. Because when I first watched this on TV, I thought it was 2 hours long. Because most networks, they'll, make a 90-minute film be like 2 hours long with like commercials in between, which is annoying. And then you watch the whole film and you're like, oh, it was short as hell. So let's see, this I really love. This is still funny 31 years later, and this is still phenomenally enjoyable 24 years later. So for Bill and Ted, here's the back of it. 3.5 stars, hard to beat. Blockbuster Entertainment Guy. Even Blockbuster knows how badass this movie is. And there aren't any special features except for the trailer, which is kind of stupid. But I would imagine the Blu-ray probably has more to it. So, I'll get the Blu-ray eventually. When I feel like it, like money and all that. I don't really want to blow money right now, so I just wait. And for Johnny Mnemonic, this is just a damn good sci-fi thriller. Like, it's really good. I don't know, it's just, I couldn't believe how good this was. I was surprised my library actually had this movie, and much less Bill and Ted. But because my library is notorious for not having stuff in and whatnot, because this is long before the interlibrary loan system was even implemented. I'm talking pre-internet, when all I had in my area of Carroll County was 5 branches. I had North Carroll branch, Westminster, Eldersburg, Tawnytown, and I think I said Eldersburg. Maybe. Hold on. North Carroll, Westminster, Tawnytown, Eldersburg. Not Finksburg, that's the new one. I forget the 5th branch. I don't remember. It'll come to me eventually. Or not. But I had 5 libraries to go through. And out of those 5 in my county, that was what I had to choose from. And that was, VHS and all that. So I would reserve. And it was a mess because some of them didn't have a whole lot of stuff. Although most of them had a lot, but in the end, it was always a pain in the ass. And then when the internet, blossomed a lot more and grew up, and they threw in the interlibrary loan system, then I could really get into it. And this was after VHS tapes went out and DVDs and Blu-rays took over. And boom, I had all kinds of DVDs to reserve and stuff. So both of these are great. You got a good comedy with, young Keanureeves, and you have a deep sci-fi thriller with a slightly older Keanureeves. I mean, look, it goes from stoner to I'm gonna fuck your shit up. History is about to be rewritten by two guys who can't spell. Whoa. So, which is the better out of the two? That's the real question. Because when I do these if I do a double, triple, or a quadruple feature video, it's always hard to pick which one's the best. And they're both cult classics. Highly underrated, highly recognized. When you look at Bill and Ted, it's highly impactful because now they got a third installment coming next year, which is going to tie up the whole trilogy. I only have 2 questions for that. How are they going to do it? Well, actually, I have a few questions for that. How are they going to write off Rufus? Because George Carlin's dead now. Is Ted's brother Deacon going to be in it? Is Bill's mom going to be in it? What's going to happen now, Is there going to be residual effects from what they did or whatever? Who knows? It might even tie into Johnny Mnemonic. Wouldn't that be crazy? That'd be fun. And then for Johnny Mnemonic, and this has quotable lines every couple seconds to run through, so it's tons of fucking fun. As for Johnny Mnemonic, you got a more gritty Keanureeves, and it's definitely, it's hard to believe this is 4 years before he did The Matrix. So that's what really blew me away when I was watching. It's like, this is 4 years before he even did The Matrix. So with this, it's a cyberpunk film, and he's gone from goofy to serious, and it's not as quotable. It's got more depth to it inside of a 90-minute flick, which is strange, which is really strange because a lot of films haven't really pulled that off to me in a couple of years that I've been watching stuff, or over the years that I've been watching movies and TV shows. Like, I'm the type that, I've said, if it's complex, I need that complexity. I can't do without complexity. So with this is complex, yet short. I wished it was 2 hours, or hell, even 2.5 would have been good. You have engaging characters in both films. But back to the main question, which one's the better one? This is a tie for me, because Bill and Ted is fucking hilarious. Johnny Mnemonic is bitchin' and phenomenal. So it's a tie for me. But if I really had to, if I was given like $1 million, I'd probably pick Johnny Mnemonic. But like I said, it's a tie. So a little bit of hiccups. So would I recommend this to friends? Yeah, because my friends have seen these films, enjoyed them or didn't enjoy them. It all depends. I mean, there are some cult classics that they don't like and I like, and there's cult classics out there that you like and I don't like. It all depends. Like, I'll give you an example of a cult classic that I don't like. I like it. Well, no. It's okay, but not something that I'm like, oh, I gotta have it. The Goonies. I don't like The Goonies. I'm not into The Goonies. I didn't watch that growing up. Or I watched it once or twice, didn't really care for it. And then I rewatched it, I think 2 years ago, and I was like, what the fuck is the big deal with this film? It just I don't know. It didn't, wow me in any aspect like other films have through the 80s and 90s that I've watched, and 70s too. Um, so if you like Keanureeves, definitely recommend these. If not, not for you. If you don't like shit, these are both sci-fi and fantasy. Meow, meow, meow. If you like sci-fi films, definitely for you. If you like a good comedy film, definitely for you. If you are into cult classics altogether, these are definitely for you. If you don't like any things I just mentioned, these are not for you. If you don't like DVDs, they're not for you. Um, if you don't like a good casting with these movies, not for you. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something else. If you don't like George Carlin, not for you. Uh, I don't know. There's so much to choose from. If you don't like Dolph Lundgren, Takashi, Ice-T, Dina Meyer, and Henry Rollins, not for you. If you don't like R-rated films, not for you. If you don't like PG films, not for you. It says PG, yeah, it's PG. If you don't like Blockbusters Review, this is not for you. So, wow, lots of traffic. So, that's how I feel about Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I am going to get Bogus Journey eventually and watch that because I did like that one as well. That was funny as fuck. um, I'm probably going to buy these down the road. I just don't know when. I'd like to get a steel book of this one because this is a badass movie. This is a funny ass movie. Love it. Well, they're both good. So, there you go. So, like I've always said, check your library for them, try them out, see if you like them. If you don't like them, hey, at least I tried to show you something cool. And I respect your opinion. If you don't like it, it's okay. Nobody's got the perfect opinion. Nobody's right. Nobody's wrong. It's just sharing your thoughts. It's like, hey, I like this, but, it's not that good. That's cool. I don't mind that. It's awesome. So, I will hop off of here because I'm gonna go outside in a little while and try to do some writing and hopefully get shit done today and have an update for you later. So, till later.